Hello, this is Ron Climer at Climer School of Real Estate, and well, I want to talk to you today not about something that's on the real estate exam. In fact, I hope I'm talking to people that have already passed the Florida real estate exam, and I want to talk to you about initiative. Because if you're going to be successful in real estate, you're going to need a lot of initiative. You're going to need to get moving. You're going to need to do something. You know, one of my favorite movies is Shawshank Redemption. I'm sure you've all seen that movie, and it's a movie where Tim Robbins goes to prison back in the late 50s or early 60s, and prison is not a cool place, but thanks to his initiative, first thing he did was make some friends of the guards. And he did that with initiative. Y'all remember the scene where he's up on the rooftop? And of course, I guess when you're a prisoner in the 50s in prison, you're supposed to shut up and don't say anything. But he's overhearing the guards talking about their income tax problems. So he volunteers, I can do your taxes, I can save you money. Next thing you know, he's got all kind of friends that he sorely needed at a later scene in the movie. And thanks to his friends, he prospered in prison and eventually escaped from prison because of his initiative. And initiative is what's going to make the difference between you going out and making a good living in real estate and you maybe not doing well at all. Because nobody's going to tell you what time to get out of bed in the morning. Nobody's going to tell you that you've got to go out and prospect. They might tell you, but they're not going to tell you with any kind of you have to, because the truth is, you don't have to. You can hang around the office and do nothing. But if you will exhibit some initiative, by the way, you're showing initiative by watching this video. I assume you're watching this in hopes of learning something that you need to do. Well, likewise, once you get out there in real estate, show a little initiative. Get some books and read them. Learn how to prospect. Watch some of my videos about calling for sale by owners and expirers. Start a blog. You don't have to start a blog, but if you'll take the initiative to start a blog, it'll make your phone ring. Your phone rings, you'll do business. But just get out there and have some initiative. Don't wait for somebody to tell you what to do. Because if you want somebody to tell you what to do, you're in the wrong business, because that's just not the way it works in real estate. Nobody tells you that you have to do anything. In fact, the biggest problem in real estate, sales manager tells people what to do, and they don't do that. Do yourself a favor, do more than the sales manager tells you to do. If he tells you to call 1 for sale by owner, call 10. If he tells you to call the expireds, call them all. And show some initiative. Initiative is the magic elixir that makes everything work. In fact, if you're wondering why things don't work, it's usually because you don't have enough initiative. Now, what's one of the problems with having initiative? Well, deep in your heart, you know what it is. You don't want to suffer that rejection. Oh man, if I go out and extend myself and it doesn't work out, I'll get slapped down. So what? Who cares? Get out and show some initiative. Get out and make that extra call. And by the way, you just need to have more initiative. I can't quite get a grip on telling you some stories that would cause you to know that initiative is a cool thing. But just look at the guys in your office that do well. I promise you, nobody tells them what time to get to the office. Nobody tells them how many calls to make. They just do it. And that's the way it works. That's the way it works in every business, and that's the way it'll work for you. So don't sit and wait for somebody to tell you what to do. You get out there and do it first, whatever it is. You know, a perfect example is making an appointment. You're thinking, gee, I forgot. Did Mr. For Sale by Owner tell me to call him back tomorrow, or did he say he'd call me tomorrow? Well, I can't remember which, so call him. Don't wait for him to call you. Call him. There's so many people sitting around waiting on somebody to call them. Dial the phone. go see that person. And initiative is magic, magic, magic. Show some initiative.